I feel like my mother's big issue with me is that other than Kenzie, I've never had any real responsibility. I've never really had anything to really take care of or anything I ever had to worry about. But I was taking my brothers to school in the morning. I was making the groceries. I was cooking dinner. So I was never really able to have my own life per se.
As far as missing anything growing up, my weekends, school activities, I didn't really go to school activities. So just, I guess, that high school experience of being a high school student.
And then I'm stuck doing the things that mom expected me to do. And I feel like now I'm being judged because she's expecting X, Y, Z, and that is not how it's going.
According to rumors going around the internet, Judy Dupart is a messy person. Her own daughter doesn't support her, and she allegedly neglected her other children because she was too busy chasing that paper and clout. In addition, Judy's alleged multi-million-dollar brand, Kaleidoscope, is not as successful as she's made it seem, and more customers are progressively abandoning the brand, saying that things in the Brat and Judy's home appear to be much messier than they portray on their reality TV show, and her daughter's comments reveal a lot about Jessica, also known as Judy, as she and Brad have been saturating social media with pictures and videos of truth ever since they welcomed their son into the world. You can't turn a corner without coming across one of these posts. That's adorable, by the way, but it's clear from the way Judy and the Brat talk about him and care for him how happy they are to have him in their lives. At this point, though, it's beginning to seem like the baby is being used as a cash grab, and she's trying to take advantage of him while he's still young. His presence has already secured another season of their reality show, but people have noticed that Judy and Brett are always filming the infant to prolong their performance and advertise goods. Brat and Judy even discussed selecting a white donor for their kid on an episode of their reality program because, in their perspective, the only qualified black donor they had resembled Jiminy Cricket, and they didn't want their child to look like him at all. If that's the case, baby, I understand.
So 224 donors.
And one of them is
black.
Right, so this is an important issue. Unfortunately, there are just not enough black donors, black sperm donors, black egg donors. So, unfortunately, the pool is limited.
So our baby daddy can't be black?
Well, the thing is, not
if he
only...
looks like Jiminy Cricket.
The thing is,
one of the black people I saw, that thing ain't finna be looking.
The couple got dragged to hell and back for what they said, and they tried to do the best they could to explain.
Almost everybody that I saw, that one just happened to make it in the show. I wasn't trying to be mean or like say anything negative about black people. We were looking for a black donor. That we're black. We wanted a black donor. So it was just misconstrued and taken way out of context. Like I talked about quite a few people as we joked looking for donors, but that's the one that made it, and I guess they thought it was funny, and I didn't think it would bother anybody, or else I would have taken it out. I had no idea people were going to be so offended, but I meant no harm whatsoever. We wanted a black donor. Like I was just like, what? People take things and run with it, and it's. I'm like, what? People who know me know that I didn't mean any harm. So if I offended anybody, I do apologize, but
don't shoot the messenger here. I'm simply relaying what the streets in them are saying. Then, there were speculations that the couple was actually searching for a white donor because they wanted a child that would be more marketable and appealing to a larger audience. All right, so there are now rumors that Judy's daughter Deja despises her because she is constantly attention-seeking and will stop at nothing to expand her company and reputation, even if it means putting her kids in danger. By the time she was 20, Judy had 3 children, although Deja claims that Judy wasn't very interested in being a mother and preferred to spend more time outside the home than inside whenever she spotted in. She seized the chance, and while Deja was still a child, she had to shoulder the majority of the responsibilities that her mother ought to have been handling while Judy was out of the house working as a hairstylist for Kaleidoscope and other companies. Deja was responsible for keeping her siblings in line by ensuring they ate healthily, arrived at school on time, and completed their assignments. Deja has frequently stated that she believes her childhood was stolen from her because no one was there to mentor or care for her and her brothers. She also ended up dealing with a number of problems that their mother was unaware of. But you would think that at least Judy would make sure that the money was coming in so that the children got everything they needed. But according to reports, that was not the case at all. Judy was having financial difficulties, and if you know anything about starting a business, the first few years are like pouring water in a basket, and she was barely making any money from Kaleidoscope. There had also been rumors that Judy had defrauded a few insurance companies in the past, and that after 2 of her hair salons mysteriously burned down in the fall, she received insurance compensation. She then began selling her hair care products, particularly the Miracle Drops, but selling such products requires personality, which Judy lacked. She partnered with Sue, a fellow New Orleans native social media tycoon, and they would make videos to promote hair care products. The products did sell for a while because Sue is well known in the Black social media market, and people enjoyed the videos she released. However, the scripted skits with Super Scent weren't enough to help Judy get followers and promote her products the way she truly wanted, so she did what most influencers do these days. She pretended to be someone else until she succeeded, and Judy did it extremely well. Judy would travel to Bali and Mos and purchase upscale goods, but her daughter Deja is out here saying that they were having financial difficulties.
I don't have no real, concept of the real world in a way, but I feel like technically I grew up early. I practically, in a sense, raised Byron and Jordan. I wouldn't say it didn't register for you, but it wasn't something that you noticed. But for me, I had to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Because for me, it was something that I had to go through. But at the time, it seemed like, oh, mom didn't care.
I'm sitting here and I'm gonna listen because I love my child. But as far-fetched as the accusation is, she's the child that I provided the most for. So her sitting here saying this is quite offensive. But I'm really trying to keep it cool because I feel like I don't know where she's at mentally, and I'm gonna let her finish processing. Whew. Imagine the child you did the most for coming in and telling you something.
Not only that, but Judy opened a class and began selling information on how to start a business when Kaleidoscope began to gain popularity and expand rather than staying at home. I mean, you have to respect the hustle now that they're older. The relationship between Deja and her siblings is not very good, and even after Deja became a teen mother, she still finds it difficult to relate to Judy. According to reports, Judy wasn't providing the same level of support to her daughter and grandchild as Deja had. Perhaps Judy isn't doing as well as she would like us to believe, but she frowned when Deja asked if she could live in for a short while until she got on her feet. Even though she had spent hundreds and thousands of dollars purchasing engagement rings for the brat. Money is being lost by Kaleidoscope. Regarding the brand, there are many conflicting evaluations. Some people claim to adore it, while others claim that the items cause their skin to itch and make them lose their hair.
But this shit right here, this is how you use it.
Fred. Okay, TikTok hair product gurus, I need help. I recently bought these Kaleidoscope Miracle Drops, and in the bottle, it looks like there's water mixed with it. I don't know if this is like the normal to deceive. I'm going to show you real quick, and then y'all can tell. Okay, so mind you, this is a new bottle that was unopened, but can you see how there's like a separation between 2 different liquids in the bottle? And when I take it out with the dropper, you can see that it looks like something is mixed with it, and it looks and feels water on my skin. And I have a different one to compare. I'm going to show you. Okay, that's it. Like, water. Weird. Versus my Miel, which you can tell is very obviously oil, even the way that it's on hand. You see, it's a weird mixture. The issue is, I put it in my hair before I noticed. Is this normal for this product, or did I get a defective bottle or something from a little vicious product? Please let me know if you tried it.
Lord, not the edges, and with Kaleidoscope supposedly struggling, people are claiming that Judy intends to focus on the brat and their child because that's the only way she'll stay relevant and prevent her businesses from collapsing. It's sad to learn that it was all a sham to profit from the brat's fame, and she's glad her big sister, who didn't care for Judy from the jump in, is by her side. Judy, as well as her daughter, is experiencing what most single parents experience. She believes she helped her mother succeed by watching and giving up her time to watch her siblings, but Judy is in denial, and until they reach a common ground, things will be toxic. Do you think Deja was right about what she said about Judy, though? Let's view this video and discuss Lisa Ray's true feelings toward the brat and Judy's marriage in the comments section.